Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Trouble at the podium. Bradley Walsh's banter sparks backlash on the chase. It was a typically lively Thursday evening on the chase, and host Bradley Walsh was in high spirits as he welcomed a fresh batch of contestants to the ITV stage. With his signature grin and quick wit in full swing, the 64-year-old presenter introduced the hopeful quartet: Barbara, Ben, Lauren, and Scott, all eager to take on the formidable Anne Hegarty, better known as the Governess. First up was Barbara, a sprightly 68-year-old retiree whose confidence radiated as she stepped up for her cash builder. Calm and composed, she impressed with 8 correct answers, securing a strong £8,000. Her quick-fire recall and measured approach earned a nod of respect from Anne, who admitted Barbara had played it well. Barbara cruised through her head-to-head, barely breaking a sweat, and took her place in the final with a proud smile. Next in line was Ben, a 34-year-old maths teacher with a dry sense of humor and an analytical mind. He mirrored Barbara's performance with a tidy £6,000 haul in the cash builder. But it was during his showdown with the Governess that tensions subtly flared, not between player and chaser, but between Ben and the ever-jovial Bradley. The question that lit the fuse was simple: what name is given to the den of an otter? The options, Set, Holt, and Dre, left Ben momentarily stumped. Dre, he ventured uncertainly. Bradley raised an eyebrow. Controversial, he quipped, drawing a few titters from the audience. Ben tried to explain, "I think Set is a badger, and there's a wetlands center I go to with otters. I should have paid more attention." With impeccable timing, Bradley revealed the correct answer, Holt, and couldn't resist tossing out one of his signature dad jokes. "Do you know what a water otter is?" he asked, pausing dramatically. "A kettle." Ben chuckled, ever the good sport, but it was Lauren, still waiting for her turn, who piped up from the contestants' row. "That's awful," she laughed, clearly unimpressed with Bradley's pun. The jovial host turned, mock-offended. "What do you mean that's awful, Lauren?" he snapped back playfully. "You wait till you get up here now. There'll be trouble when you come up here, having a go at my gags." His tone was light, the studio filled with laughter, but the exchange revealed the finely tuned balance Bradley maintains between humor and authority. Even a seemingly harmless joke can spark a bit of back and forth when the pressure's on. Anne, ever the fountain of trivia, used the moment to educate. "A dray is where you find squirrels," she noted, gently correcting Ben's earlier guess. Despite the stumble, he managed to hold his nerve and joined Barbara in the final chase. Unfortunately for Lauren, 29, and Scott, 42, their journeys ended sooner. Both went for the middle offers but were swiftly taken down by Anne's clinical precision. Lauren had shown promise, but her time on the hot seat was over almost as soon as it began, perhaps karma for calling out Bradley's humor, or just Anne doing what she does best. As the final chase began, the remaining duo of Barbara and Ben rallied, scoring a respectable 15 points. But it was clear something was missing. With only 2 players and the pressure mounting, their pace faltered. Anne, composed and methodical, caught them with 29 seconds to spare. After the buzzer rang, she offered a measured critique. If they just kept up the pace, and especially if they had the other 2 to add a couple more steps, it could have been a completely different game. Bradley, ever the showman, offered his condolences with a wry smile. Close, but no kettle. As the credits rolled, the moment between Bradley and Lauren still lingered in the minds of viewers. It was the kind of unscripted spark that makes the chase more than just a quiz show. Beyond the questions and the cash, it's the chemistry, the banter, the blunders, the bravado that keeps audiences tuning in. And as for Bradley, he might think twice before unleashing another otter pun. But then again, knowing him, probably not. Let me know if you'd like a version that's more serious, more humorous, or styled like a news article or recap.